Hey, welcome to Mullen Stock. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. And also remember that this is not a financial advice video. I'm going to give you a good breakdown of the data points, what shorts are doing, and what just came out from Mullen. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. Currently down 3.3% large, but other EVs are pulling back from their rally yesterday. Of course, Mullen didn't have any rally unfortunately, but there is news that did come out this morning. So fairly good stuff there. So Mullen partners with Amerit Fleet Solutions to support national service parts and warranty for all commercial vehicles. And in reality, I think that's a fairly good thing. It adds a good foundation for Mullen's operations because it does say it's going to be for both the M1 and M3. And of course right now we know that M3 is going to be kicking off for production in July 2023. We don't really know the tentative date for the M1, but of course there has been some M1s delivered already so to provide warranty services for that and so forth. So I think this is a fairly good thing, especially if you do couple that with this NRTC that is going to for the most part ensure that the M3 is and does kick off production as scheduled in July. So I think in reality this is a fairly good thing, and based on their website, a lot of people like to go on to the partners, and whoever Mullen works with as far as partners or just selling to see if it's real or not. And Amerit does seem fairly legit to me. Of course, I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. But no matter what, even with this positive news, it looks like it is still trending down because based on the technicals things are looking, like I mentioned, fairly negative. So as far as right now, you really wanted to watch that S2. So your kind of next step is this S3. So around 51 cents or 52 cents, kind of extreme. But keep in mind it did break below that $1 psychological support level. So like I said, it's just kind of range bound between that, and as soon as something does break below, obviously as support or resistance and vice versa, it kind of flips. So if Mullen is to trend up, it really needs to hit once again over that $1 resistance. So that's something once again just to keep in mind. But other than that, there is no SDC filings, nothing along those lines. So it's kind of just following the broader market, and just a lot of people trying to interpret this news as if it's going to be good, bad, wherever it is. So that's for the most part what is happening. I'll give you guys a quick overview of what shorts are doing. So the reason why I bring up shorts is it's a good benchmark, and they do have a lot of influence and have had a lot of influence in Mullen. I'm not 100% saying that the only reason why Mullen is going down is because of shorts. So kind of just have to distinguish there is a lot, and I mean a lot of different things all affecting Mullen all at once, and that is kind of why it's going down. Shorts just pounce over that grayness and cause it to, and they benefit from that. No different than if there's continuation of positive news. A lot of longs would get in. So kind of just take that with a grain of salt, like I said. So right now, short score is currently 83. Utilization is 100%. And as far as right now, shorts are increasing 176.32K shares. 15.36% of the free flow is being shorted. So this is and has been adjusted with the new outstanding share count that did come out from the Q1 earnings that resembled, I think, 171 or 172 mil. So right now, 25.02 million shares overall being shorted. Cost of borrow average is going down a little bit, so 262.17%. So it's still fairly high. Once again, it is on the threshold list, and I think today is the 8th consecutive day if I remember. But no matter what, Mullen's already been on the threshold list, I believe twice, and exceeded the 13 consecutive days, and nothing really happened. So I think it's one of those things that the SEC has one of those rules in place, but they don't really enforce it. And as of this morning, though it does look like on NASDAQ's website, it still shows Mullen as non-compliant, and they update their website every single day. So something doesn't add up in my opinion, because there was news, as you can see right here, Mullen trades above $1 minimum price bid for 10 consecutive days. So unless Mullen itself is even under the wrong impression of what is happening, because it does even list the Rule 5810, that does kind of govern all of this delisting process, for that $1 minimum bid price, something just doesn't add up. So when it comes down to it, like I said, the technicals are not looking fairly good. Currently down 5.28% now. So a little bit more of a psychological 90-cent one. So you are going to see a lot of this on the way down to this very big support. $0.52 is a lot of the whole numbers. So 80 cents, 90 cents, and so forth. That is where a lot of psychological support zones are created. But still, it looks like Mullen is just destined to continue to trend down. So definitely a lot of interesting things are coming. So let me know your thoughts on Mullen in the comments below. And of course, I think this news is fairly good. But at the end of the day, the only thing investors need right now, because you can do as many partnerships as you see fit. But people are questioning that the fact that production is ever going to come. So at this stage, people want confirmation to see physical vehicles rolling off the line. And also it would help to have M1 production announced as well, because that one is fairly good and based on the price point, because after the tax incentive, I think it's 27.5. Like a lot of companies would pick the 27.5 versus, for instance, the Mercedes Sprinter vans as over $100,000. So 10 out of 10 times, people would choose a Mullen van in my own opinion, not financial advisor. You guys do your own due diligence. But in reality, I think Mullen does need to do a lot of changes and hopefully hire an actual PR individual. Like I said in yesterday's video, over and above that, of course, I've been really watching, for instance, Lawrence's updates. And as of May the 20th, there has been no official updates. So once again, that's something just to consider because he did say May, which I think there's almost about a week and a little bit left. He did say May is going to be a very big month. So I think this is where a lot of investors are truly just waiting on Lawrence for some positive news, aka maybe Saudi news. Guys, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about Mullen stock? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.